to my video series, The Fundamentals of Singing. I'm vocal instructor Elizabeth Prince. In this video, I'd like to talk about breath phrasing. There are many techniques that make up phrasing. I'm going to talk about just a portion of the breathing aspect. In other words, where you should or could breathe in musical phrases or sentences of a song. For the most part, if you're singing a song that someone else wrote and recorded, try to listen for the spots in the recording where they take their breaths. That artist already had a picture in their head of how they wanted the breath phrasing to be. But what if you can't quite sing one or more of their phrases in just one breath the way that they do? My first answer would be to do some more breath control exercises to build your stamina and learn more control, and to practice the song until you can get their phrasing down. But what if you don't have time to condition and train because you have a tight performance deadline? Well, then it sounds like you need to find some clever places where you can do what I call sneaking a breath. Let me tell you how I do this. One thing that I do is I remove what I call a filler word and replace it with a breath. A filler word is a Liz term, by the way. To me, it's a word that isn't absolutely necessary for a sentence or a song to be understood. A few examples of words that could be considered fillers are words such as the, is, of, it, and that. I'm sure there's a few more, just depends on the sentence and the song. And something to keep in mind, removing a filler word shouldn't change the rhythm of the words that come before or after that filler word. You just replace that one word or note and rhythm with a breath. And to avoid having any copyright issues, I wrote a musical phrase that I could use as an example. Someday I'll walk along the shore and feel the sand between my toes while smiling. In this example, there are two different filler words that could be removed in order to sneak a breath. I could remove the word and. Someday I'll walk along the shore, feel the sand between my toes while smiling. While that works, makes the sentence sound a little bit awkward. Let's try removing a different filler word. I'll replace the second occurrence of the word the with a breath this time. Someday I'll walk along the shore and feel sand between my toes while smiling. That sounds a little bit better. If you don't like this method because it makes the sentence sound a little odd, or if there isn't a filler word you can remove from the phrase, I have another trick you can try. Take a look at the phrase or sentence that's giving you trouble and try to find a place where you could take a natural pause. You don't remove a word, you just add an extra pause by taking a breath. This method will probably change the rhythm of that phrase a little bit, but hopefully in a flattering way. And what I mean by saying taking a natural pause is finding a place where it would sound completely natural if you paused in that spot while you were speaking it. If it sounds like you could put a comma, semicolon, a colon, or even a period in that place, and it doesn't change the meaning too much, that's probably a good place to take the extra breath that you need. I wrote another musical phrase that I could use as an example. I'll sing the whole phrase or musical thought for you, but only the last sentence in this particular musical phrase might need a place for sneaking a breath. If billionaires are lonely and need friends for traveling, please, oh please, pick me. In the last line, I draw out each word and hold on to the notes for a dramatic ending. If it's not possible for a person to sing that in one breath, then a pause can be added where it would be natural in speech. For example, if I placed a comma after please, either one of them, the sentence would still make sense. Please, oh please pick me. Or, please, oh please pick me. Both of these sentences still make sense. It will change the rhythm of the phrase a little bit, but in a flattering way. Here's the original phrase. Please, oh please pick me. Here's the sneak of breath after the first please phrase. Please, oh please pick me. And now, the sneak of breath after the second please. Please, oh please pick me. Notice the tiny bit of change to the rhythm because of the breath, but it doesn't sound like it's out of place. It still complements the song. Those are a couple of my breath phrasing tricks. Before I depart, I'd like to tell you one thing that I absolutely can't stand, and I hope you try your hardest to avoid when it comes to breath phrasing. Please, oh please, don't ever take a breath in the middle of a word. You wouldn't do it while you're speaking, so try not to do it while you're singing. Got any questions about breath phrasing? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you liked this video, don't forget to tap on the like button and smash on subscribe to be the first to know when I've got something new. Or upgrade yourself to a membership plan to get a special badge and extra perks. Thanks for watching. I'm Elizabeth Prince.